Hi everybody, I'm Aiden Kramer with the Law Office of Aiden Kramer in Colorado, and this is All Up in Your Business. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you are a YouTuber and you've been invited by one of these multi-channel networks, multi-network partnerships, YouTube partnership networks, whatever the heck these names are. They probably contacted you, and now you're, of course, searching YouTube to see if you should join one of these networks. There's all kinds of conflicting information on the interwebs about whether or not these YouTube networks are a good thing and if you should join it or not. And so I wanted to make a video giving my opinion on it from a legal perspective and a YouTuber perspective. So I myself have been asked by a few different networks to join. I'm not a part of any one, and there are a few reasons for that. Mostly, I just didn't see the benefit in it. These networks say that they will help promote your videos, help you get different resources for your videos that you may not otherwise have, help connect you with collaborations for videos, but they also, of course, want to make a profit, and so they're going to take a chunk of your revenue from YouTube in exchange for all of the benefits they're going to give you. And I myself didn't see any significant benefit to joining. Some of the networks that I've been approached by, they put restrictions on what you can do with videos, where you can post them, what you can do in the videos. Some even actually say that you forego some of your ownership in the videos, which really scares me. And the other reason I'm not in one, you guys know that old saying, I wouldn't want to be a part of a club that would have me as a member? That's kind of how I feel about it as well. My channel in YouTube world is very unpopular, and I started being approached by these networks when I had, less than 1,000 subscribers. And so my thought was that my channel is so tiny. If this company is wanting me in their network, that kind of says something about them, that they're seeking me out, and because of that, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't know if that's warped or a twisted way of thinking about it, but if they want me, then I probably don't want to be a part of it. My opinion about these networks, just in general and from my lawyer brain, are just that they're not worth it. I've seen a lot of videos and read a lot online about how they're just a complete waste of time and they don't help at all. I'm sure there are some out there that actually do help you grow your channel, promote your channel, all of that, but the majority of things that I've read have been the opposite, and to not waste your time, and then it's basically a scam. I don't really know, but a lot of people say that they are a scam. But if you are considering joining one of these networks, please, I beg you, look closely at the contract that they send you before you sign it. Read it carefully with a fine-tooth comb, and even better, have a lawyer help you with it. You could potentially be giving up a lot by joining one of these networks and signing this contract. And if you're not completely aware of what you're agreeing to before you agree to it, it could really end up screwing you in the end. Just as a little insider lawyer tip, we as lawyers are ethically required to always act in the best interest of our clients. So when I'm writing a contract, I'm writing it to benefit my client. I'm writing it in their best interest. I'm not writing it to benefit the other person or the other company that's going to be signing the contract. My thought and my concern is with my client. So the lawyers for these networks, they're writing these contracts to benefit the network, not to benefit you. And so because of that, don't sign this contract in the first version that they give it to you. Negotiate, get better terms. Try to make it more equal in benefit to you and the network. A lot of these networks agreements will bind you for a specific term, a few years, and you want to make sure if you're going to be bound by this contract for 2, 3, 4 years, you want to make sure it's going to benefit you. Just because their first offer is that they get 70% of your revenue and you get 30, that doesn't mean that that's what you have to agree to. Push back and try to lower that so they get 10% and you get 90. They may not take it, or they may come back with a different offer, but in the end, you either don't sign with them or you end up getting better than what you would have. And if the network is not willing to work with you on the agreement, that might indicate that they may not be willing to work with you in other decisions. If they're saying that they want you to sign with them because they feel so good about your channel and they are excited about having you be a part of their network, they should want to work with you to get you to feel comfortable joining them. And if they're not willing to do that, if they're not willing to change the terms of their agreement, then they obviously don't want you, and you don't mean that much to them. So of course, as a lawyer, my brain goes to contracts and agreements, and so my biggest piece of advice is to be aware of what you're agreeing to and read carefully the contract before you sign it, and seek the advice of a lawyer before you enter into any sort of binding agreement with one of these networks. If any of you have had experiences being in one of these multi-channel networks, please comment them. I would love to hear about your experiences, and I'm sure other YouTubers want to hear it too. So if you've had a great experience with one network, please let me know. If you had a horrible experience, comment that as well. I think as YouTubers, it's important for us to have each other's backs and to support each other. So any input and any thoughts on the subject are welcome, because I would love to hear them. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Aiden Kramer, and I'll see you next time.